I'm going to show you guys how I made my delicious carne in jugo. So for the ingredients, we're going to need 2.5 pounds of steak beef. We're going to need 3 cups of frijoles. We're going to need some bacon cut into small pieces. We're also going to need 15 tomatillos, 3 green onions, 1 serrano pepper, or if you don't have chile de árbol, you can use 8 serrano peppers. And we're also going to need a bunch of cilantro and 2 cloves of garlic. For the seasonings, we're going to need 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. And we're also going to use 7 chile de árbol to go in the salsa. I'm just going to add everything to my water. I'm going to add my pepper, my onions, and my tomatillos. And I did have to cut off a bad spot off of my tomatillo. That's what my tomatillo looks like that. And then we're just going to add in my chile de árbol and my 2 garlic cloves. And I'm going to let that boil. While I let that boil in a pot with oil, I'm going to get my bacon crispy. So I'm just going to stir my bacon, and then when my bacon's almost done, I'm going to add in my jalapenos and my green onions, and I'm going to let that get nice and brown. I'm going to remove my bacon from my pot and place it into my glass bowl. And I'm going to continue to do this until all the bacon is out of the pot. And I'm going to sear or fry my vegetables until it looks like this. And then I'm going to place them in my glass bowl. I'm just going to remove everything. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the pot, and then I'm going to add in my beef. And I slice my beef into small pieces, as you see here, so that it will cook faster. So while my beef is cooking, my tomatillos and stuff is done for my salsa. So I'm just going to add everything into my blender to blend. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to add the seasonings to my blender. And I'm going to add in 4 cups of water. I used the water that I boiled my tomatillos and the rest of my ingredients in. And as you see, I had a little bit of water left, but I'm going to add the remaining water later. So I'm just going to blend everything until it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to add in like a small bunch of cilantro. And I'm going to blend that again. And this is how my salsa looked afterwards. And so my meat is almost done, so I'm just going to continue to cook it. And here at this point my meat is done, so I'm going to pour in my salsa. I'm just going to add all of it, and then I'm going to give it a stir. Next, I'm going to add in my jalapenos, my green onions into the pot, back into the pot. And then I'm going to give it a stir. And then next, I'm just going to add in my bacon. You can either add your bacon or you can add your bacon on top if you don't like your bacon to be soggy. But I just added my bacon into my Carne mixture. So I'm just going to mix everything together. And at this point, it looks good and it smells good. And I also pressure cooked 3 cups of frijoles. So we're going to be adding some frijoles. And at that point, I had let my my carne en jugo simmer for like 10 minutes, like on medium to low heat. And then I added in my frijoles. I'm telling you guys, this food was so good. I'm just going to stir it. And at this point, my carne en jugo is done. And it looks and smells so delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe. So now it's time to plate the carne en jugo. So I'm just going to add some carne en jugo into my bowl. And you guys can put any kind of toppings on your carne en jugo necessary. I put cilantro, onions, radishes, avocado, lime wedges, and I'm also going to roll a warm corn tortilla and place it on the side of my plate. And this is how I made my carne en jugo. I hope you guys try this recipe. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. It's the same name as my channel, which is La Fantasy06. And also, my name is La Fantasy06 on TikTok. Go follow me. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and like and make this recipe. Adios.